Oh yeah, it's happening. Day 2 of streaming Crackheads development. Developmente. And we're live on Twitch. Look look at us go. Look at us go. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, look at us go. Mm-hmm. Cool. So today we have a nice little to-do list. And it looks something like this. And so I kind of made this before the stream so I can have a sort of idea of what we're doing right now. It's easy to get lost. It's too easy to get lost in the fray. Too easy to get lost in the fray. Okay. So we're we're working on the first thing on our list is we basically need to get rid of this old place saver death from Impact that was happening with cars because we're converting the system into a more sophisticated so we need to do that. For now, we're going to turn off some of this extra shit. And yeah. Okay. So getting rid of instant death from Impact. Okay, so we need to look at here. Um, and so we got yes. Okay, just checking on the stream here. How you guys doing today? Okay, so our vehicle impact detector, which is kind of behind my head here, but it's right here. This is what we're working on changing here. So oh, Dadon, what's up, dude? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Got a little early morning stream going, you know? We're working on the impact detector, reformatting it for these cars so it uses health instead of just a 0 to 100 sort of situation. So right now the vehicle impact detector has an old method for impact, where if it took enough impact, it would destroy the vehicle, breaking it apart. Well, now we have a health system. Yo, agents are where all the crack at, dude. Well, let me show you a crack rock right now, dude. There it is. Look at it glowing in the sunlight. Isn't it beautiful? I hope that you can see it. Our main character has got the pipe in his mouth right now. You doing good? How about you? I'm doing good, man. I'm just waking up. I got my iced coffee. Feeling feeling good, man. Overnight, I had some shorts doing really well. Well, not shorts, but reels and TikTok. Both of those did really well overnight. So we're already at well over what I wanted to be wish list wise today in the morning. So this is a great way to wake up. I'm loving it. Agents, or how's your day going, dude? What are you up to? Okay, so now we have a health system, which is different, but I don't think yes. But we aren't syncing the health of our test car like we do for our walkable prefab. So walkable prefab. So we need to do a few things. We need to properly sync the health. Which the health is called, the health sync is called what? It's called network health sync. Network health. I believe since we use the same HP system, we can use it to sync the cars as well. Good. I was wondering how big these vehicles can get. Yeah, so that's a good question. I'm sort of building it's hard to explain, but like right now I'm building the very like backbone of the car system. So I can't fully answer that question yet, but I'm pretty sure the cars can get just about as big as you can make them. I think right now, basically, everything I'm doing is working with this little car, but this is just, like I said, for testing. And once I've got the testing done and looking good, we can experiment with like monster trucks and, you know, just anything you can think of, really. Yeah, we could definitely have a monster truck with a crack launcher. Oh, what happens if you get hit by a monster truck shooting crack? That's the real question. Okay, so this means we need to need to get rid of the old impact where you die instantly and properly sync our HP system for the car. And then just like we did for players taking impact damage, we need we need cars to take impact damage. Yes. Yes. Makes me think, like, I wonder if we should have another health bar for when you're in a car. I feel like that would make a lot of sense. That shows up just when you get in the car. Support weapon that boosts a vehicle speed it hits. So it'd be like a helping your teammates out or something type of thing. I like that. I like that. That could work. That could work. Hmm. Theoretically, we can do. Well, I'm not gonna. We're gonna get to that next part. We'll get to that next. I'm gonna add this to the list here. Um, we're gonna have health persists from walking to riding. UI for car health. That'll be important so we can see. This is all the stuff that happens behind the scenes making a game. It's a lot of nothing. Well, it's a lot of programming. It's all programming actually. Or we do this. Tell me. Yeah, it's a lot of code. Ugh. It's just like everything in a game, especially these physics types games, is just tons of code behind the scenes, more than most games. I would say more than a horror game. That's for sure. I can tell that. I can say that confidently. Hmm. So we sync the car health with the network sync. Which will synchronize it across all players. Remove the instant death logic, which was before how we handled dying, which would just kill you instantly when you crash into something too hard. We want self-damage for the vehicles, so they can hurt themselves. Otherwise, they're just God mode. And unified destruction. Perfect. Perfect. More mass, bigger health pool. Definitely, definitely. I definitely haven't gotten that far yet, but that's a good idea. The more mass. Because mass at this point, the more you attach to your car, the slower, because it's all physics based, the slower it goes, and the turning radius is affected by that. So we could say that, like, for every some amount of mass, the more like HP you get. So you're kind of like you're getting HP at the cost of being slower and harder to maneuver. Okay, so we've made some changes to the vehicle impact detector, which is good, which is good. And we also added health sync. Okay, so now that we have health sync and this change, this should make it so that we can damage the vehicle separately from the main character. Yes, yes. Okay. And it looks like it copied over my stats. Or no, those are mine. Okay. And we have network health sync here at the bottom. You guys can't see it, but it's there. And let's jump in. So we should be able to crash the car and see damage being done to the car at this point in time. Here's our health right here. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I had another thing I wanted to do. Oh, okay. So that's valuable. That was valuable. So I think it's just detecting hitting other cars. Because when I hit, like if I hit this tree. Oh God, am I stuck? Oh, that worked too. Hmm. And I need to add something to this list, which is what was it? Oh yeah, I want yo Ghost. It's been dude, it's been a while, man. How you doing? Yeah, I haven't streamed in like 3 years. There's only when you back up. Huh, maybe you're actually right about that. Uh I need to make a quick note here. Right click and left click UI for objects. Okay, let's test that. So So I'm taking no damage from that. That did do damage because I hit. What did I hit? So maybe. Oh, you know what? I think it is. I think I have to hit some other physics-based object to trigger it. So if I hit this chair, no. If I hit the car, got a girlfriend, you got your own place, you're working in a car wash of the year. Dang, dude. Hell yeah. That's great, man. Time flies, eh? Proud of you. That's huge. Girlfriend and a job. You're an adult now. Okay, but what? It's hard. Okay, so that damaged me hitting this thing. Okay. We can see. We can see collisions happening here. Health damage. You're junior, or you were a junior. Yeah, and so what? Now what are you like? You're like 20 now or something? Funny, dude. I nailed that on the dot. On the fucking dot. Nailed it. Okay. Well, it's good to see, man. We're jamming on this new game called Crackheads. Yeah. Collision detected. Catalytic converter. Sometimes it doesn't detect a collision though, which is interesting. Like hitting this thing. Ten more years. General manager. Mark. Okay, and like hitting that tree hurt me, but how come like running into the wall at full speed sometimes just does nothing? Where am I? Okay. So it seems to be working, but sometimes running into stuff does nothing. Why is that? Oh, cause wait. Oh, probably cause. Oh, this is default. Interesting. I bet it's because it doesn't take damage when it hits a drivable layer. Huh. Uh, Interesting. Because drivable layers are basically things that block our car and our player from moving, which means everything's basically drivable. I guess that depends. Do we want cars to only be hurt by hitting each other? Or do we want cars to be hurt by hitting objects too? Like if I run into... I guess it could be kind of annoying if like everything hurts you. Maybe it makes sense to just make it so cars and players hurt cars and players. and you can drive around without having to worrying about blowing up off of hitting like a tree or something. I think that kind of makes sense actually. Yo, what's up, Plasmatic? If they get hurt from hitting each other, it might make it annoying. Yeah, but I mean, they have to get hurt from hitting each other. What else is going to hurt them? But I think this what it needs to be is that the the person that's ramming into you takes less damage than the person getting rammed into. So the person doing the damage takes less damage considerably. That I think that will be because it would be annoying. Like, why would you want to crash in anyone if it hurt you the same amount? I fully agree with that. How you doing, bro? Hint of chaos, yes. We love hints of chaos. Um. Okay, but that does seem to be working in a way that I'm satisfied with for now. Could be based off whether an item is attached to the car hits first or the actual frame of the car. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, you actually just reminded me of a very important point, which I think. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, because what you said, you actually reminded me. We do need to test that actually because I don't know what's gonna happen if we hit the stick. If we hit the stick and not the car, do we take damage? That's important to know. Okay. Impact detector. uh, okay. Yeah, and if that makes fully sense, and that's a really good point you brought up there. Hmm. It didn't seem like it didn't seem like it collided at all. It didn't seem like the stick was detected at all. Does this have health sync on it? No, these are old copies. We need to duplicate this. This is the newest version. Um. Oh, wait a second. Because, okay, because these are layer wheelchair. These are set to not collide with the car. Oh, this is difficult. And I remember thinking this when I created the system, but because these are a layer, I put these on a layer basically so that they don't collide with the car because that way when you attach them to the car, they don't mess with the physics of your car. But the problem is now they also don't collide with other cars because of that fact. Because what happens is if this stick can collide with the physical layer of the car, then when I do this, and this is inside that, they all of a sudden explode basically, like physically, because they don't want to. You can't have a physical object inside another physical object. So I need to figure out then what happened to my test car. Oh, it's right there. Yeah. Well, somebody's... What is happening? Oh, the car was damaging itself over there. You fool. Okay, well, Plasmatic, you brought up a really good point that is a fundamental issue, which is to list here. Crack, you say? Is that Davy's unofficial son, the one and only? What's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Um, Here's the point you brought up, and now I've realized. Hey, man, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're making a game about crack right now. But you can also build homemade cars. So we're working on the homemade car building right now, and I'm trying to figure out. So car parts are currently on a layer that doesn't collide with cars. Otherwise, everything goes insane. However, this means that the stick, which is designed to do damage to other cars, doesn't collide with them because of this reason. All right. The list grows ever larger. Yeah, so with you can that is one way to do it, is to make them with children, but when they're physics objects, every physics object basically, even if it's a parented to another object, it doesn't work like that. It basically is on its own because of the fact that it's a physics object. It just flops around as if it had no parent at all, just like me. Except I had a great mom, but homemade cars and crack sounds like a party. Yeah, we even got Jimmy on the roof drinking beer. How's it going, Jimmy? See Jimmy in action? Jimmy, he having a good time. He having a good time on the trailer. Yep. Yeah. We love Jimmy on the roof. We do, don't we? Jimmy's an absolute legend. It's funny because I made the layer for car parts called Wheelchair Rider because it's the first time I figured out how I can make something not collide with other things. I'm gonna find a solution to this. Let's see here. But so the layer is Wheelchair Rider, and car body, I believe, is the layer for the car. Yes. Car body is the layer for the car. What is a potential solution here? I mean, I appreciate you throwing out suggestions, even if you don't have programming experience, because sometimes it's more obvious than I make it. Sometimes there's a simple solution that doesn't even that makes perfect sense. Like what you're saying makes perfect sense, but I did try to do that originally, and that's how I know that it's not gonna work. Okay, so so basically what's happening is the core issue is the collision matrix is preventing collision between the wheelchair and the car body, but this also prevents those wheelchair parts from hitting other cars. Um, Instead of using layers to solve this, which is a global setting, we need to use a script-based local approach. So I think you might be onto something actually, Plasmatic. I think rather than in that we need to just instead of using layers, we need a script to define like, okay, this is your car that's attached to. Don't don't damage your own car. But what I worry about is even if we tell it ignore collisions, won't the two objects still collide even if it's not lethally? Or can we basically do what the collision matrix does programmatically? Okay. So we basically need to program the collision matrix rather than using the built-in one, which is here. This is where we define what layers react to other layers. So if we look at wheelchair rider, car rider, wheelchair rider, car body, car rider, wheelchair rider. What am I missing here? Car body. Oh, here we go. Wheelchair rider and car body. Basically, I need to re-enable this so they can collide with each other. Now that that happens, I'm curious to see actually what happens now that we've done that. I can guess. Hmm. Hmm. Is it possible that there just isn't an issue somehow? Did I really change that and there really isn't an issue? Where are you, wheelchair rider? Wheelchair rider. So car body and wheelchair rider should be colliding now. What have we uncovered? What dark secrets have we uncovered? And I just need to verify. This is wheelchair rider. This is car body. if I'm not mistaken, there was no issue there when I thought there would be. Or there was at some point. Also, this thing's kicking its own ass over there. What the fuck, dude? I need to... This guy's just rolling into the wall and then killing itself. Can't have that. Just change your orientation there. Okay. Attach the stick. Oh, let's put 2 sticks on it. Come on. Come on now. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet. I need to do simple stick test. Need to do the simple stick test to know. Where'd that thing go? Wait, what? Why is this thing rolling around so much? Okay, so this is... Oh, it collides now! Wow, so we didn't have to do anything. This is the best... This is the best, case scenario. Okay. Now, but, okay, but we can't have it hurting itself when it collides with something. We can't have that. That's the question here. The question is... It doesn't appear to be hurting itself. Could it be that just everything is working? Okay, so this is one of those happy moments where everything just seems to be working perfectly for some reason. All I had to do was turn off the collision matrix, or turn it back on. And perhaps we'll have some issue in the future, but right now, the stick isn't hurting the person. So you can ram into somebody with a stick and not damage yourself. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. So this is a hell yeah moment. Whoa. Okay. Come here, boy. Okay, but I believe... What I believe is that you can still dive. I think I need to reduce the damage. Where is the damage being calculated for the vehicle impact? Oh, I see it. I see it. Self-damage multiplier. Can we make this like 0.01? Minimum self-inflicted force. So what kind of force are we talking about here? That's what I need to know. What's a normal impact force? Because I know what it is between players and cars. It's like 250. But what is it between... Oh, my chair, dude. My chair. That's fine. This is fine. Look at that. We killed him. We didn't kill ourselves. Which surely must be because we just changed that impact amount. Kira, what's up? Kira Kel, how you doing? Good to see you. How are you? How's your day going? Okay, so where do we see impact? Impact here. How much impact did we take? 593. Self-damage. Okay. So this is, we can see Or is it how much health did we take? Okay, so we took some damage there because we crashed them really hard. But it was lethal for them, it was not for us. That is the point. And that is perfect. I love that. Now, 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 our player isn't really, add this to the list here, player isn't ragdolling from vehicle death. And I believe the reason for that, we take a look, is it has to do with networking. So this car, let's see here. If we look at the car, the character ragdoll controller should auto-populate right here when we get in the car. But does it? Does not. And then I want to wonder, yes, we do have the controller. But yes. So it's not finding the ragdoll controller, which is exactly what I thought. Okay. So the vehicle impact detector doesn't find the ragdoll controller of the child character model, which is called H-Man Red. Yes. Okay, so this is likely an authoritative issue. The server owns the car. The server needs to assign. Well, I shouldn't need to actually because man, am I doing this? Am I doing this? Is this a bad way to do this? If we have the characters separate in the car and the player dies and ragdolls and a new player gets in, yeah, I'm thinking that as annoying as it is, I need to rework how players get into cars. Oh no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But I'm just thinking like I had method that worked early on. This is the issue. This is the issue. Cars have their own player model. Instead of taking the walking model and moving it into the car, we instead disable the walking and enable the car player model. The issue is if a player, well, we could, I am thinking now of a way. There is no way, if the player dies independently from the car explodes. If we just make the car explode no matter what. Make the car explode no matter if the player or the car dies, then we don't have to worry about replacing the player character model in the car. Yeah, that works for me. Sometimes the easiest method is the smart method. That's what I'm talking about. And now, I'm curious. We need to see if just assigning the ragdoll model here is sufficient enough to ragdoll when we crash. I'm stuck on the wheels. I'm stuck on the wheels. I'm taking so much damage. Almost dead. Kill me. Kill me! Kill me! I have 0.26 health. Come on. Come on, that was so close. It's like Alien, dude. Codman. Codman. What's up, dude? How are you? Okay, I need to. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Okay, we're almost dead. This is good. We're still alive. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. I'm streaming, dude. I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming places haven't even been invented yet. I'm streaming some places that have not yet come to pass. I'm good, dude. I'm good. We're just working on a little crackheads, you know? Just doing a little crackhead work. A little crackhead action, if you will. And what I want to know is, oh, that's terrible. That's so bright. I realize I need a BRB sign, so I made one just now. Okay. I'm glad you're doing good, man. I'm glad. Revelations streaming, that's right. Coming to a whole new world of Revelations. So here's what I want. Here's what I'm testing right now. I want to see if, basically, in a multiplayer game, you have the host who runs the server, at least in this style of game, and then you have clients who connect to your server. And so I need to see if both players see the same thing when something happens. This means something is synced on the network, which is extremely important. And what I want to test is if a car blows up, do both players see it? So we're hosting a game. We're joining the game with our client and our host so that you can see both people are here now. Build a car, we get in. Boom. On our other character. We build the car, then we get it. Okay. So now we have both our characters. And now if I crash into one guy, it's at full speed. Boom. Okay. Both saw it happen, and I know why he didn't ragdoll there. And if I crash and die, both see it happen. All right. This is great. This is great. We're synced on the network. I don't have to do any weird trying to figure out why it didn't work, because it did. And the only reason there didn't ragdoll is because I duplicated this before I fixed this missing reference, which was right here. Boom. Big bada boom. Bada bing bada boom. Bada boom. Okay. Okay. Who says your voice can't crack at 38 years old? 37. How old am I again? Alright. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. First of all, we're kicking ass today. We are fucking kicking ass today. How do I organize? Well, I'm kind of a day-to-day person. I'll tell you the main thing that goes through my head. I want to play this game with my friends. And so I think, what are the things I need to do first and foremost to be able to do that? Like, how can I make a game playable with my friends? Like, what's the minimum requirements of what I need to add to it to do that? And that's how I prioritize what I work on. Like, for instance, you need to be able to like crash into each other with these cars. That's like kind of a big deal. So I need to get all the car systems working. And so that's like what I'm working on now. And then once I have a core sort of loop of just a little something that I can play with my friends, then I start to say, okay, now how do I expand my loop a little bit? How do I add on to the loop? And I start adding things on. But I need, first I start with whatever the core loop is, and I make sure that is working. and I have made a multiplayer game, but I never finished it. So I've never finished a multiplayer game before. This is definitely the most successful multiplayer game I've ever created in terms of the programming, not success like financially or anything, because it hasn't sold at all yet. But, 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 yeah, I don't know if that answers your question. But day to day, and I'm trying to, especially for streaming, I got this list here because it's so easy to get distracted. And so this has been really helpful. As soon as I think of something, I just add it to my list. Duck and roll. What's up, dude? How you doing? So I add it to my list. Bada bing, bada boom. And guys, I will be right back. 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, dude, lists are the best. Lists are the best for sure. I I can't remember when I started using lists, but lists changed my life. Especially like with the check boxes. Check boxes are so it's I heard that like there's something mentally um just gratifying about check boxes compared to just other things because you get to go bink, that's done. And I don't know why, but people like that. I sure as hell do. God damn it. All right. So, here's what I want to do next. Here's what we need to do next. Let's check this out. Players can take damage, cars can take damage, but car riders have HP, but we haven't synced it yet. Meaning Well, now I'm curious. Now I'm curious. I remember shooting Lawnmower Guy. What's this guy do? Is he... He's got health. He does have health. Okay, so this could be a good test. What's this guy do? Does he drive around in... Okay, he's our original Lawnmower Guy. I didn't realize he still had him. The old-fashioned Lawnmower Guy. Suedo code on paper. Otherwise, it's really easy to get distracted. Yeah, that makes sense, dude. That makes sense. Just a little thing to remember what you were, where your mind was at. Okay, so I can shoot this guy. Get back. Where you going, bro? Come back. Oh yeah, but killed you. Killed you. You're just chunks now, bro. Oh fuck. Okay. So that's that. Now, another test. In multiplayer mode, I need to get into a car as a client. Because I believe you can't take damage. Can't believe. I believe in Nicola. Boom. Boom, we're in the network. We're in the matrix. Okay. So Billy's in the car. Peak cinema, dude. Hell yeah. Billy's in the car. So he did. Wait. I just saw it say he died. But okay, so I think two things are happening. Two things I believe are happening. One is I don't think the writer is on the right layer. He's not. Lo and behold, he must be on the layer of flesh. More specifically, anything you can shoot needs to be on the layer of flesh. Sounds terrible when you say it like that, but you know, it's just the truth. It's just the truth. I don't make the rules. It's all about the flesh. So if we select all of these fleshy parts and we make them flesh, one thing at a time. That's the thing. Don't test too many things at a time. We're testing a little bit at a time. We make a little change, we test it. Make sure it works. What I want to see is, will blood come out of Babe now? Come on, Babe. Come on. Can we make Bobby bleed? An age-old question. You shall bleed, Bobby, for the sins. Okay, Bobby. Go ahead and put your chair in the car. Boom. Get in. Thank you, Bobby. Bobby, you're a dirty boy. Okay. He can bleed. You can bleed, Bobby. Can't you? Oh, I killed myself. Bobby the Crackheads. That's right. What's up, Sir Memes a lot? How you doing, buddy? Alright, so he can bleed. Bobby can bleed. By golly, it's my boy Bobby. Bobby bleeds a lot. We need to add a bone stimulator impact. So we've this makes it so, is that the right script even? Yes, it is. 500 bone stimulator impact basically makes it so you can see them react when they get shot from the force. How do I know where everything's at? I kind of just I mean, I've been working with this project since the very beginning, right? So you just get used to where everything is. I try to keep some organization. Right now, actually, I have a lot that's kind of just willy-nilly, but I try to keep it into like geometry and managers, testing, waypoints, interactive little stuff, NPCs. You can see like that, like the water tower's full of booze. What is in the water tower? Oh, the mystery unfolds. I need to make it so you can climb ladders at some point, because you can't just have ladders in a game and not be able to climb them. So I'll have to figure that out. Maybe it's full of blood. How do you know it's not full of blood? Or crack, even. Or blood and crack. Crack blood. Alright. Where was I? Yes. Okay. So we need to make it so car riders can die. Their HP is synced, and when they die, we trigger the same car explosion as when the car reaches 0 HP. Perfect. Yeah, there's gonna be secrets, there's gonna be collectibles, there's gonna be like tons of little things you can do to get like special like hats and like facial hair and hairdos, stuff like that. Maybe I'm not gonna think about fully like other player models yet, because it's just a pain in the ass to like make a new player model. But being able to add a bunch of stuff to your player model, and then maybe in the future we'll expand it so you can play like lots of different characters, because I have lots of characters. You know, I got this guy. We got Jimmy, of course. We got Jimmy. We got Edna. We got Eddie. We have Nomadic Bill. Oh, which I think I actually turned Nomadic Bill off. Why did I do that? Sorry, Nomadic Bill. We got Nomadic Bill. There he is. Yeah, yeah, agent sir. So what I'm thinking right now is basically the same thing happens to the car, whether or not your player health reaches 0 or your car reaches 0. The strategy is going to be like protecting your character, right? Because your character is more vulnerable than your car. So which means you'll need to like build hopefully build some kind of armor plating in front of your character or something, or be really creative with where your character is so that you can't just get shot in the head. That's my thought. That's what we're going with. That's what we're going with right now. Um, this this needs to be right here. In fact, these are almost one thing, but I'm probably gonna do one thing at a time. So one thing I learned is it's the best you can just reuse one script for everything. So I try to make scripts work for everything as much as I can. Like the health script is like I use that for everything with health, basically. The interaction script is basically interaction system works with everything. It works differently with some things, but um, everything I'm trying basically the objective is just make it as simple as you can. Always. That's always the objective for me. If I can figure out a more simple way, a more less complicated way to do something, that's the way I go with it. So there is no way to heal right now. There will be. There definitely will be. I haven't got that far. But what happens right now is if you die fully, you spawn in the tent. And so and when you die you drop money. And I haven't decided whether or not I want to make it so when you die you drop crack. Crack will likely be able to heal at some point. Keep in mind that a lot of the ideas for the game just haven't been added, so I'm kind of speak about the game as it is in its current state, and currently there's no way to heal except for dying. But there will be lots of ways to heal as we progress. But right now, car riders can die, which they can already, but their health isn't synced. So when their HP is synced and when they die, we trigger the same explosion as when the car reaches 0. Before we had a sort of system where just the player character would ragdoll. So we are modifying to make it match the same logic as when the car HP reaches 0. In a nutshell, car or player HP hit 0, car disassemble. How the fuck do you spell disassemble? Disassemble logic. What if we had a Breaking Bad? What if we do a Breaking Bad, a different color cocaine with a different result? Yeah, I like that. I actually had a lot of people suggest like different recipes of crack. Um, and I think we can fully go down the rabbit hole with different types of drugs. For sure you'll see different, we can make different types of recipes that do different things with crack, but also different drug, like doing mushrooms in the forest. That seems like a real fun idea. Um, Fallout references, of course. You know me, I love Fallout. It's in my blood. You can't repair cars yet, but there will be a way to repair cars. And you will be able to find parts for your car all over the map. I also want to have like a sort of junk part lever. So like when you go into the workshop, you can pull a lever and it just like gives you a bunch of parts, like crap parts, but you can find like special parts around the map. Codman, what are you what are you working on these days, dude? What's your game about? Okay. But right now we're working on one die, both die, destructive model. Basically, when a bullet hits the car or driver, when either health reaches 0, the car blows up. We need to ensure that the death event. No. Important to note that the driver is placed in the car, or their model is enabled when the player enters the car. By default, the model is disabled. I can, however, wire the HP still to the I can, however, wire the HP still to the detector. To the detector. Yes. Okay. Basically, what we're trying to do right now is oh, I'm so sore. We're trying to make it so when the player dies in the car explodes. So car dies, player dies, same result, car explodes. Dog meat, dude. Dog meat's a classic. Classic. And dog meat's actually from, I think, Fallout 1 originally. Like, a lot of people know it from the show, obviously. But the show's reference to dog meat is from, I think, Fallout 1. Yeah, yeah. He might have been in 2 as well. Yeah, you're probably right. Is he in all of them? How AI could be either an amazing asset or a horrible enemy. Okay. Classic. That's a classic. That's a good take, though. I like that. All right, Sir Memes Lot. Thanks for stopping in, dude. Good to see you. And my shirt's on, right? So we're doing good today. Right on, dude. Take care. Okay, so Dogmeat really is. I didn't realize Dogmeat was in all of the games like that. I just remember seeing him in Fallout 1 and maybe Fallout 2. I don't remember him in Fallout 3 or 4. Oh wait, 4, yeah. You get him as a companion or something, right? Okay, so in a nutshell, we've amended the impact detector and we've added network sync. We've added network sync to our human writer. Health sync, there it is. It's right under my webcam. You guys can't see it. It's for me only. It's my personal look into the thingy. Okay. And then the last thing I need to do is I need I'm worried about it. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting that in there yet. Uh damage self on player. What is Yo, Red Ghoul Animation. Thanks for the subscription, man. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Okay, so the vehicle impact detector now it searches its children to find other health. That's perfect. And then how do we test this? We need to shoot Bobby in the head. That's how we test this. Poor Bobby. Dogmeat is either a random encounter in Fallout 3 or only found in one location. Found him in your first playthrough, he became your companion, but never saw him most recent playthrough. Interesting. Oh yeah, and of course we have Fallout Vegas as well. Um, Man, I loved Fallout 3 though. I remember like, because I was such a Fallout fan, when Fallout 3 came out, I remember like, or not even before it came out, I was like looking up everything I could find on it and watching all the early sneak peeks, and I was so stoked for that game, and I loved that game. That game was so good, and Vegas was freaking awesome too. But Fallout 3 was like the first time Fallout had ever been 3D, so that was just incredible. Fallout Tactics, I also played a ton of. A lot of people don't know about Fallout Tactics, but Fallout Tactics was freaking awesome game. Um, Fallout 76 is the only one I never got into. I played it a couple times. It's interesting, but it just did nothing for me. Okay, so we're gonna get Bobby in the car. Bobby, get in the car. Thank you, Bobby. Wait, you're not Bobby. That's me. Tricked me. Almost tricked me, Bobby. You almost tricked me like that. I'm trying to trick me. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, Bobby. It's not gonna work. All right. Stop action. What's up? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? Oh yeah, you like that? You like that, dude? If I shoot him in the head, um, okay. So now we need to see. So his current health is 0, but nothing happened. Good, good, bro. Good to have you here. His health is 0. This is important right here. His health is 0. But the car didn't explode. Just shooting Bobby, dude. Yeah. Right now I'm trying to make it so when a car rider loses all their health, the car should explode. Because we have player HP outside the car, we have car HP, and then we have player HP inside the car. So that's the final thing we have to figure out here, and we do have his HP did hit 0. But that should blow the car up, and it didn't. So that is what we're working on right now. Little HP testing, that's right. That's right. You know what? You got the freedom to shoot anything you want, god damn it. Multiplayer is running, actually. I haven't tested it on Steam yet. It's working locally. That's what you were just looking at. Locally, it's working on the network, which means the systems are in place. I have all of the Steam stuff set up to make a lobby and invite friends. I just haven't tested it, so I'm hoping to be able to test that next couple of days with some friends and see if we can get in there and see what happens. And then after that, I'll be expanding the pool to invite other people as well. Yeah. So I'm trying to add a public reference here to the impact detector. Oh, oops. Just need to fix a little definition error here. Makes sense why I wasn't seeing it. Okay. Now we should see a reference to our player's health in the car. which we can assign directly to the vehicle impact detector, which should make it so that when the player dies, it properly sends the message to the car to blow up. And then we're golden. We're golden. Once Unity very slowly compiles what I've tried to do here. It takes so long sometimes. All right, so there's rider health. We just go ahead and drop that in there. Boom. Big bada boom. And now we must destroy Bobby for the good of the colony. Your days are numbered, Bobby. Your days are numbered. God damn it, Bobby. So Unity and Unity 6 has this really cool feature that they never had before, where you can launch basically multiple instances of the editor to test multiplayer scenarios. And this is new, and I remember trying to test multiplayer scenarios like a year or two ago, and it was terrible. So this new system, even though it is annoying to launch a game like this, because it takes a few seconds. Yeah, he's got a cube head. It's funny. It's just it's basically like a UI image element that resides when the game's not being played. Got a cube head. All right, so Bobby is in the scene. There's Bobby. Bobby's gonna put the car together. Go ahead, Bobby, put the car together. Why don't you do that for me? Why don't you put the chair on there properly, Bobby? Come on, you're embarrassing me. All right, get in the car. And now you must be murdered. And now we need to pay attention to our console. There it is. There it is. And you can see Bobby's screen. He's been murdered. So that's it. That was really good. And if we look at the console, this is interesting actually. Oh, okay, here we go. So triggered destruction on the car. And I think that's, if you get a headshot, it kills the person instantly, because that's just classic video game logic. You can even do it to yourself. Let's, come here. Hovercraft, come here. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. So multiplayer with yeah, exactly. Making the builds is a nightmare. So now you can just hit the play button and it just launches two editors and you can test everything uh, right away, which is just fabulous. Fabulous, I say. Yeah, Codman, I stream schedule, I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to see if like, first of all, I'm trying to see if this is even a good idea. Because obviously I'm not going to work as efficiently if I'm streaming. But it could have its benefits. So I haven't made a schedule yet because who knows if I'm going to keep doing it. We'll see. But look at that. We made some progress. Car riders can die now. Boom. And when they die, the car blows up, as it should. The other thing is Lex, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. Car despawn. Today we are working on. We did a lot today actually, but we're working on like car stuff. We basically made it so cars can damage each other. You can attach the objects to your car, and the car objects don't hurt you, but they will hurt the other people, which is great. Cars can explode when they reach 0 health, which was before just an impact was either you're dead or you're not. Now they have an HP system, and the rider of the car now has a HP system, and if they die, the car explodes. Now I need to do a thing where your health persists from walking to riding, which means if you take damage and you get into a car, your health needs to carry over. I also want to add like shooting from cars, which I think is important because right now when you get into a car, it locks your mouse. You can't use your mouse at all on the screen. But what I want to do is, I think Crackheads has a really cool sort of system where it's almost like World of Warcraft is how I designed it. So you can hold right click and move around, but you can also like have your mouse active if you're not, or you can move around with without clicking at all. And this allows you to be able to sort of like drag items and like put them into your inventory. And it allows you to like drag stuff around and make cars really fast and effectively. And it's cool because then you can interact with stuff in the world. It feels a lot like World of Warcraft, honestly, in terms of like controls. I think it could work. You need a bit of streaming polish, like background music, proper B&B and stuff like that. Yeah, it's funny because like I had all that stuff set up. I had all that stuff set up on Streamlabs, but then I've converted over to OBS now, and so it's like I lost a lot of like the polish I had for my streaming. But I'm trying not to worry about it too much. Yeah, dude, I've been busy. I've been working. Been working since like 9:15 or something. Couple hours now. Okay, so what's next on our list, guys? We need health to persist from walking to riding. Okay. Also, Codman, I turned the music up. I do have music playing, so maybe you can hear it now, but it's kind of like low. Might be too low to hear. Um, okay. So let's just type this out here. Right now we have health on our walkable character. We have health on our car. We also have health on our rider. What I'd like to do is sync the health between the walkable character, meaning if you have 87 out of 100 HP walking around, then you get in the car, you should still have 87 out of 100 instead of resetting to 100. And then we need to reflect UI to show proper health amount between walking and riding. Yes, yes indeed. Yes indeed we do. Yes indeed we do. My bones. My bones. Ugh. I worked out my abs 2 days ago. They're still so sore. It's wild. Wild. Okay, so adding the health, set health method. All right, guys, I think we're going to end the stream for now. I'm going to keep working. We'll get more work done. And yeah, we'll likely do a stream just about every day for about 2 hours, about this time of day, or maybe a little later. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys being here. It's been awesome hanging out with you all. And yeah, totally. It's been cool. Yeah, it's funny. There seems to be like a stereotype, and then it's not even really true. Because like most of the game developers that I watch, they all are like, I go to the gym 6 days a week, and yeah, I do as well. I think it's just a mental thing. Codman, take care, brother. Good to see you. Lex, if you're still there, good to see you, man. The rest of you guys who may or may not be here, appreciate you being here, and keep an eye on those notifications. Discord server is a great place to keep track of my streams. And we will see you guys next time.